Hey guys, this is East Order Eastern Cat Infidel. Welcome to Beyond Eyes. So this is a game about a girl who's blind and I think at this point she's not blind yet. This is the prologue. I don't know if I've actually seen this before because I've actually tried to record this once before but that didn't go too well, so I'm doing it again now. But this is the prologue. I've actually had to like reset the game and I've actually played a bit into this, but I think she got blasted in the face by fireworks just there. Oh, that ain't good. Her sight was lost. Alright. So this is the girl Ray. She's the main character of this game. I know we're diving this really fast, but I kind of just like clicked it into the prologue and just left it at that and just like went with it. But anyways. That summer, Ray spent a lot of time in the garden learning her thoughts. As you can see over on the right. So this is a game about a girl with blindness and basically a bit of how she's seeing the world. So based on the prologue, she was someone who became blind, not born blind, which is why I guess the world is actually more formed in typical depictions of blindness actually are. But she had a visitor and we shall now, I think, go look for the cats. Alright, am I given control now? Alright, yes I am. Alright, so to start off, this is more of an experience than a game. I don't know how often I mention it, but I'm doing game development and being able to basically explain or like display a world to users in a game like this is probably a point of interest that I should pay attention to. So this is more like me talking about my own thoughts about how like this game is like visualizing things for the player and how it works. I'm not giving an expert opinion since I'm still a student, but basically my opinion and what I think about it. And these two became best friends. Alright, do we need to keep following the cat? Yes, we do. So, basically, I say basically a lot, don't I? But, a little while ago, there was a thing with, learning about accessibility in games. Alright, so the cat became her best friend. Cat's over there. And how to, like, basically, make games for like disabled people. This is like kind of opposite. You're making a game reflecting what a disabled person
Nani.
feels the world, which is also pretty interesting on how they do it. I can actually tell you the main problem I had with this game was actually how precise some things were in this. The cat doesn't always show up. That's great. This game is like really pretty for a indie game. It does depict everything you need to like think about well, cause like you saw like as we're walking towards like the fountains and things, you don't have those things in the world until, or like you can see the things in the world because she could effectively hear the sounds. And suddenly winter blew along. And like as you're walking along, you can kind of start feeling out the place, and you can like there's a thing in studies where it's like human perception or like senses, or your five senses. If you lose one of them, the other four will begin to compensate to, like they'll become stronger to compensate for your loss of one sense. So that's basically like the kind of feeling you get from this. Like, so you can't see the world, which is like your greatest like way of perceiving the world. So what you can only feel out is like what's directly around you to like start off, and then as you're walking along, it's like your sense of hearing and touch mainly like starts bringing out more of the world. I don't actually know where I'm going here. Is there like a pointer? I just walked back to the house, but I don't know why. So like things like that, it makes you like this. It's like see over to the left here. There's a bird that's chirping. So we know that the bird chirping over there is kind of around there. We don't actually know what it's sitting on top of right now. You know, apparently there's a wall over there as well. We can apparently tell that. So it's just like these kind of things that make you think. More presumably, okay, that's a wall. Hey, there's a gate here. Is that a gate? Oh. And you can see like she holds out her arm like before she runs into the wall. Like, if you, like, think about it this way. You know, you go into your house at night, that you just get out of bed, it's pitch black and none of the lights are on. You can still kind of work your way around because you, like, as a part of your memory, you have like this general idea of where everything in your house actually is. And then you can kind of from there perceive, just using your sense of touch to like work out roughly where the walls are. I just ran to a flower pot.
Nani.
And you go slowly, okay, we found the cat. You'll slowly be able to like work your way through your house despite not being able to see. That's like the same kind of idea in a more heavily perceived way here, where it's like you can remember what the path you've taken is, but you don't actually know where anything is, so you've gotten quite close. Alright, the cat apparently is leaving.
Nani.
It's also called Nani.
No.
And the cat just walked out. Alright, what are we doing here? I think we're supposed to like leave. Spring came, so the snow mysteriously disappears. Yay! Alright. So, I think we can open the gate. Yeah, we can open the gate now. Oh. That's probably a really dangerous thing for like a blind person to actually do. So, she missed her friend, so she's gonna go look for the cat now. I think I've done enough ranting for now, so let's get into the game a little bit. So, basically the idea is to guide Ray across the world. There are more interesting points that, up to the bit I played up to before, that I can point out, but for now, let us just try and walk along. I might do a lot of cuts to shorten this down, because this is actually really slow. Okay, so ahead of us is a bell. That is what we know, because we can hear the bell. And where is this fence? How much of this is a fence? Okay, the fence is like that, and the path is like that. Oh, there's birds. We know that birds flew from there, but we don't actually know if there's a tree there. You see, like that's kind of interesting. Like, the moment the birds took flight, you like, you kind of perceive that there's a tree there, but it's like, pretend like the tree was behind you per se, and like the birds took off behind you, and you could kind of hear them flapping away. You just like, you don't know there's a tree back there. You'll presume there's like something behind you that is kind of tall and will serve as like the point where birds fly away from. That kind of feeling. And like for this, once I get myself out of the spot where I'm stuck for some reason. Alright, can I like, wait, why is my controls backwards? Wait, why is my left and right and backwards? Why? Wait. Can I just like fix that? Wait, how do I get into my menu? Alright, never mind. It seems like I can manage with this. I can manage. Alright, so can we climb over this? Alright, so like, you have like this general sense of like your surroundings, no matter like how much you can't see. Like, you will be able to generally, if you're walking slowly like she is, you will kind of be able to feel out the world around you a little bit.
Nani.
Probably not as much as she's feeling it out, because her senses will probably be more pronounced than our senses as people that can see would be. But okay, there's a fountain over there, so the path should go around it, right? So you kind of like feel out your world. It's like the concept of like how you can feel out your world even if you can't see anything. And like you can kind of, I can't say as much about like sound for deaf people. There's something fluttering in the wind. Wait, let's go towards this. And suddenly... It's a scarecrow! Alright, there's totally not things fluttering in the wind. Okay, so, let's walk away from... Wait, where's this? There's a crow here as well. Screw you, crow. Right, that's like another thing, like, if you don't actually know what you're walking into, it's like... Your brain has a... predetermined concept of what it believes something is, which is why it's, in ancient folklore, it was very common for the theme of fear to be based on something, I don't know where I'm going, something that you can't see, because a human's greatest fear, like, you see horror games these days, like, they're just jump scares up the ass. I'll be honest about that. I don't play horror games, but I do, like, watch a decent bit of, like, people playing horror games. Alright, let's just climb over this. And it's like, yeah, you could pop something in your face and use the, thrill of suspense to scare someone, but originally, people's perception of fear was basically, the fear of the unknown. You see this, I'm not too sure about Western folklore. I know for a fact that a lot of Eastern folklore does follow that concept of, basically, if you can't see it, it's scarier than if you can, like, if you don't need to fear something you can see, because at least you know it's there, you know what it will do to you. If it's endangering your life, then yeah, maybe you should be a little worried about it, but, like, alright, there's a river next to us. Wait, there's a frog there, that's telling us the bridge is there, okay. Which part of the bridge are you on? You're on the left side or the right side? You're on the right side, okay. But basically it's like, if you know what is there, you can at least think about how to deal with it. If you don't know what it is, it's very difficult to, determine how to act against it, which is the basis of, human fear. And so, alright, so this is another interesting thing. Like, you just saw here that the, those crows just turned into chickens. So, before, she heard a lot of, like, bird noises. Those were crows. So, like, you come along here, you hear more bird noises, and you don't know, like, you haven't heard clearly what it is yet, so you're just like, alright, so maybe these are also crows. But, like, you get closer and you're like, well, these things are clucking, they're obviously chickens. So, like, they become chickens, and then, like, as she walked closer, you can see that she, like, kinda, like, wrapped herself up in, like, fear. And then, once she got closer and realized they weren't crows and they were instead chickens, she was like, she actually, like, lowered her arms and was like, oh yeah, I don't need to be scared about this anymore. So, there's a fence here. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to be in here, by the way. I don't have a very good memory of this because I did this a long time ago. Is there a way to zoom the camera around really quick? No, there isn't. Alright, so... yeah, this is another reason why this game's really hard to record. This game runs perfectly fine, but getting anywhere takes forever because you have to, like, slowly wander around with first slow steps. But, anyways, we are coming along a nice, very nice and peaceful path with birds flying around us. The spring sun is out on top of our heads. And I don't know where we're going right now. I still know we were supposed to go towards that bell tower. Oh jeez, the fence. Alright, so... I think we're supposed to go G. Okay! There's a dog there. But apparently there's also a fence there, so we don't have to worry about that much. Alright. Yeah, so there's something being aggressive in your face. That is not a good thing, so let's just get away from that. So she doesn't shrivel up like this, but... Here, okay, here's a bridge. Like, I think, like, this is also another, like, pretty good point that they did. Like, you see, like, the river is flowing. You know anything about... And you've been to a river, you'll know that if the river is flowing, you'll be able to hear it. Which is also a sign that it's safe to drink from, by the way, if you were interested in that. Because, you should never drink from water that is not flowing if you're out in the wild. Just in case, like, that's just a random survival tip from me. I don't know if it'll ever be useful for anyone, but, wait, have I been over there? Like, the area over there is like filled in. So like, basically you don't know the bridge was there because you couldn't hear the bridge, and then the river was flowing below it, so you could hear the river, but you didn't know the bridge was there. But once you got close to the bridge, you could kind of like feel out the presence of the bridge, and you'll be able to, and like once you're walking on top of it, obviously you'll know that the bridge is there. But like before that, you couldn't really tell the bridge was like there or not, but you did know that there was a river there. And before that, there was a frog. I think I just pointed out again that actually kind of pinpointed that the frog is sitting elevated up from the river, and there's probably not supposed to be a fence here. Where the hell am I? Okay. Alright, let's... Oh, there's a cow. That's cool. Alright, let's walk towards this cow. I can kind of awkwardly walk along this fence. Oh yeah, I don't think I'll be ranting as much also in the later episodes of this, because I'll run out of things to talk about. But, yeah, this will definitely be more of a talky series that you would like to follow it, because it's interesting, like, I can't say I studied that much in terms of science, or like, human science in general, but, it is like a field that interests me, so I'll probably end up ranting whenever something interesting happens. But for now, let me find out where the hell I'm supposed to be going. There's another path along this way, and there's a tree here. I can hear a frog. Where's a frog? I feel like these pink thingies are supposed to be guiding me towards something, but I can't know that just like draw. Wait, why is that being like drawn in? What is this? Boxes. Okay. Can we go around these boxes? I don't know what's making this noise. This is really worrying me. Like, there's something like dripping, I think? Yeah, it's dripping. Okay, something's dripping there. Is this a house? Okay, we walked into someone's front door. I don't actually know where we are. Wait, let's try going this way, actually. So the path ended off here. Is there another path going down through this way? Oh, there is. Okay, good. Alright, we'll follow this path then. Wait, what's that pink thing? Oh, wait, where'd that come from? Where'd that come from? I need to see. Where'd that come from? Oh, over there. Alright. We're going that way. Fortunately, my headset isn't that great, but so I can't immediately determine which way the sound's coming from, but this is working. Alright, so we need to come along. Oh, something is ahead of us, I think. Apparently the presence of the cat came along here. I don't know how she could work that out, but it seems we're going the right way. Okay, so let's keep walking along. And we should be coming up towards the wall, at least the wall thingy with the bell. Okay, what is this? Is this where the bell was? I can't really flip the camera around while I'm inside it. But... Alright, let me just try and flip the camera. Okay, yeah, that was where the bell was. So we're now outside wherever she was, I think. I think that serves as a gate of some kind, and... something bad is apparently gonna happen when we walk any closer to that. That sounds like cars. Yeah, alright, so we're not gonna walk into that to start off, but... Yeah, that's definitely the sound of traffic. Alright, so I do know what we're supposed to do here. I know exactly what we're supposed to do here. Alright, so... You see this? Like, this is what she knows. It's the sound of a bird picking a tree. But, this is a road, as you can hear. I don't know how often she comes near a road after she became blind, so I don't know if she can actually, basically depict in her head that this is like a road with cars on it. But, if we actually walk closer to this tapping sound is actually what do you call it? The crossing button I actually don't know what these are called. That's really bad. Oh, why did they skid to a stop? I don't know why they skid to a stop. But now there's a spot that you can... Do I need to walk through this myself? Okay, I need to walk through this. Come on. There. I'm walking all over the place. Alright. Alright, dudes. Let me through. Don't hit me, please. Oh, there's a car. That's a car. Alright, how far do I need to walk through this? Alright, so... I think we will leave it there. I'm actually talking a lot, so... There's a lot of information to, like, kind of take in as well, so... I don't want to bombard you guys with me ranting about stuff, and also, this game runs really, like, just flows kind of slow, and it's better to probably take it at a nice, slow pace. But, where are we now? There's a river next to us, and there's birds, but we can't see anything, but... we'll leave it there for Beyond Ice for this time. I don't know exactly the way I want to record this, but probably a lot of ranting from me because I want to kind of talk about the things that are happening in the game. So, probably a bit more cutting. I'm pretty sure this was a bit where it took me a long time to walk around to find everything, and it's really hard to remember where anything is in this game because you can't actually see the whole world to begin with. So, anyways, that will be it for Beyond Ice for this time. If you want to follow along and listen to me ramble, remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time.